Morning. With my crazy hair after I sleep on it. I look like a crazy witchy lady. I got the asshole outside. So today, I'm still in my jammies. Not even showered yet. Just dirty, dirty woman here. Dirty in the kitchen. Got the dick nuts outside. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast here. I'm gonna make some marmalade. Well, we're gonna try it. I got some tangerines, some tangelos, and some oranges. And then today for breakfast, I'm gonna have a pomelo and some scrambled eggs with chilies. And then I'm gonna candy the pomelo peel. Because that sounds good to me. And I love marmalade. So does my grandma. So we'll try. We'll see how it turns out. I suppose I should cut this first before I cut any of the onions or the hot peppers. And I'm going to have a whole bunch of hot peppers to try to knock out what's left in my system here with the flu. Omar said that he read that it's swine flu, the H1N1 going around again this year, which would explain why I didn't get it as bad. You can get it multiple times, but it would explain why I wasn't nauseated and I wasn't nearly as sick. Oh, look how pretty it is, the pomelo. It smells so good. And candying the pith will be yummy. I think I have a grapefruit knife in here somewhere. Where is it? Anyway, the first time I had it, man, that was just like, I have never been sick like that before. It was 2 weeks of a fever, laying on the floor, and it was in the middle of the summer, and it was so hot. It was like a really hot July, and Omar and I both had it, and I was laying on the tile floor, both of us laying on the tile floor. There it is, I see. This works. It's a good tool. I thought this thing is supposed to be for cutting avocados, and it doesn't work worth a shit. Maybe if it were metal. I think if it were aluminum, totally. But the plastic, that's supposed to be the whole deal. Plastic's supposed to be better because then it doesn't oxidize your avocado. But I'm like, if you're cutting the whole thing, you're going to be eating the whole thing anyway. Oh. It should be metal. Piece of garbage. What am I going to do today? So, I'm going to go into FedEx and set up an account and thank that very nice man who was so very helpful to me shipping my holiday gifts that were already late. Holiday gifts, they made me so stressed out. And buy some boxes because he was very nice to me. And people were very patient. And then I'm going to go into that UPS and talk to the owner of that franchise and take my itemized receipt and explain to him that he has lost that business because when I ship gifts, it's always like that. And that's a significant chunk of business to be given up because you got some snot-nosed kid working at the counter. And not only that, but because you're gouging in prices. Tell you, I ended up spending less to ship all of my packages at FedEx than what UPS, just around the corner, wanted for one of the stinking packages. Tell you what is what I'll tell you. Ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Ooh, sounds like it's raining again. Is it raining again? Oh no, that's just the marmalade starting to boil. So, reading online, I've never made marmalade before. It says that you gotta boil it at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time in order for it to congeal up. Now I added some citric acid, so that should help with the pectin coagulation from the pith and the peel. I added a shit ton of sugar because some of those Tangelos, they weren't that sweet. That first bag of Satsumas I had, those were good. Those were really, really good. We got an orange tree in our yard, and the oranges off of that tree are good. I've had a couple of them when we first moved in. I hope the tree didn't have a whole lot of fruit. The deer came through and ate off the fruits that were growing on it. We'll see if I get blossoms again this year, because I ended up having to trim it. It was like way out of control, and it was a little too early to trim it. I don't know. It's starting to rain, so it's probably too late to go out and trim the plums. Got that other tree over there, it needs to be cleared. It's got a vine all over it. I'm gonna eat this whole damn pomelo, because why not? It's good for you. Buying the pomelos at the grocery store, the kid bagging. Big old tall kid told me plays volleyball and basketball, high school kid. That market, Scotts Valley Market, they have really well-mannered young people that work there. Their staff is very nice. I quit going over there for a while. I was going Staff of Life because Staff of Life has a really comprehensive vitamin section, but there's a really nice vitamin store downtown Santa Cruz, and I think I'll just go there. They have a better selection anyway than what Staff of Life had. Just a little turned off after. People are a little weird sometimes. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Right? That's what we say. I don't care. They got a bunch of money out of us. And who knows, I might go back there sometime. But Scotts Valley Market is a really good market. I had gone to the New Leaf Market out in Boulder Creek a couple times. Wilmar and I were checking out grocery stores and stuff when because we did all that stuff checking out. I don't know. They don't have a great selection. We had some weird interactions with employees there. Very weird. Anyway. This pomelo, man, it's got some grit to it, you know? Not grit, but it's strong. Its lignans are strong. Let's have a piece of this pomelo. Oh yeah, that's good. It's not quite as tart. It's a little bit tartness, but not nearly as tart as a grapefruit. But, I like the meatiness of the sections. Oh yeah, they're good. So, I'll get out a spoon, dig around at those. Oh. And I'll chop up some super hot chilies and some onions. And I'll make scrambled egg in my wok, because that's the only way I know how to make a good scrambled egg. I don't know what it is about me and eggs. I mean, they always taste all right, but the texture of my eggs, texture's always off. Never quite right, in my opinion. Got myself a serrano chili and 2 fresh cayennes, which I know are local because I got them at the farmer's market before. A kid was funny. I said, are these hot? He's like, yeah, those are pretty hot. I was like, can I try one? He's like, sure. I picked one up and put it in my mouth and ate it. And he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I've never seen anybody do that before. They were pretty warm, but they weren't that bad. Yeah, so I'll have some chilies, and then I gotta get some onion in there. Brody always begs when I cut up the peppers, and I'm like, dude, one of these days I'm gonna give you one. And then you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. He is something else. That dog. So I'll put some butter and some oil in the pan with the onions and the peppers, and I'll scramble up the egg and put the egg in on top of it. And I got some tomatoes in there too, and I'll throw those in after the egg goes in. Kind of like salsa eggs. There's a cook at the cook at the Howard Creek Ranch Inn. Man, she makes the best eggs. She does it's like baked eggs in a pan, and it's got cheese and salsa, and they're so good, and they're fluffy. I don't know how she does those. I guess she's just been doing it a long time, right? I should throw some garlic in that, huh? Yeah. It's alright. I don't particularly like the way garlic flavors eggs when you're doing eggs on their own. It's like one slice of onion. It looks like a whole freaking onion. See how these tomatoes are. They're a little bloody. It's a real savory tomato. Not a real bright, shiny tomato. It's a savory tomato. I think this will be good in soup. That's a real savory tomato. It's interesting. Some little boutique varietal that was in a box at the market. They look like miniature purple Cherokees. Or there's an Italian varietal San Bruno's. Oh, the oranges are bubbling away over here. Oh, they smell good. Oh, you know what I'm going to put in there? Put a little star anise in that. That's going to be good. A little star anise. No cinnamon, no clove. Just some star anise. A star anise. It looks like an anus. Give me a Jean. Oh, that woman, she was funny. Oh, you know what else would be good in that is cardamom. I got some cardamom pods up here. All right, I have to say, one thing I miss about Oakland, the Oaktown Spice Shop. My pickle jar full of cardamom pods. You put 4 of them in there. Frogs have been humping like crazy lately. I don't know what that's all about. It must be frog humping season. I'm gonna make some butter cookies today. Got all these candy canes. And there's this recipe that I used to make with my mom. It was candy cane cookies, You have the red dough and the white dough, spritz dough, and you roll it out into tubes or into snakes, and then you twist it together and make candy canes, and then you roll them in the crushed candy cane. I'm just gonna make sugar cookies and roll them in the candy cane, and make some biscuits to go with tea and coffee in the mornings. Ooh, don't touch your eyes after you have hot peppers. Any butter? Oh, I have some butter right here. I can use this butter. That's right, a big old chunk of butter. Because my brains need it. And a little bit of oil, because it's a lock. Yeah, I like my hair wavy. Although it's not going to be wavy today when I go out. I'm not going to put in rollers today. I'm going to put in my rollers tonight. I've been thinking about dance and rearrange since Christmas. Oh my God, we took down the Christmas tree and everything yesterday. It's like, oh my goodness, thank God that is all put away. The only thing that I left out were the jing tinglers for my doors, because they match my living room anyway in red and green. Because it doesn't necessarily stand out as a Christmas jing tingler because it's red and green, because my living room's red and green. And Brody jingles them, so I left those out. But the tree and everything is all down. And we moved my grandparents, the mannequins I've dressed like my grandparents, upstairs into the balcony, and they're looking over. It's a much better place for them. They're much more out of the way. Dog's not trying to push them over or anything. And that space is now very, very open. And I think I can probably, since Brody isn't really pooping on the floor as much anymore. Merry Christmas! That was Brody's Christmas present to me. I'm not going to poop on the floor anymore, Mommy. I can do yoga in there, and the space is nice and opened up, and there's enough room for my sword and everything. So I'm going to try it this week. Man, if that's an expense that I can knock off, having to rent dance space from somebody, that'll be awesome. I mean, I can still go out to breakfast and all that good stuff. But I can have my practice here, and then that means I can practice like 7 days a week if I want. So I'm kind of excited. I'm still not feeling up to... I'm still not quite over the flu, so I'm not ready yet. But in the next couple days I will be. Maybe tomorrow. But putting the rollers in my hair, it's like I'll have to put the rollers in my hair at night. And that's just one of the things I'm going to change. I'm going to try doing a little bit differently for a while and see how I like it. Showering at night and then putting my hair up at night. And then I can wear my hair wavy during the day, and I don't have to go out in my rollers, because I don't like going out in my rollers. I mean, I will. I got no problem, but, the rollers ain't the do. The curls are, right? Okay, here we go. Tomorrow night. I don't even know. The basketball game tomorrow night. I just know it's tomorrow night. Who we playing? Who we beating, I should say. Salt in there. Yeah, the butter's browning real nice in here. Oh, I should throw in the tomatoes and then make like a little sauce and then pour it out and then do the eggs in here, huh? Woo-wee, those chilies are hot! Good, I need it. Oh, it smells so good. It really, really does. Mmm. Who doesn't like pomelo? What's not to like about a pomelo? Mmm. They're fleshy and a little animal-like, right? They're really animal-like. Mmm. Got myself 2 eggs here. You go to a restaurant, order breakfast, and you get all kinds of stuff, and I say, oh, I just want one egg, and they bring you out like 4 scrambled eggs. That's a lot of egg. But I'll tell you, the best scrambled egg I had yesterday at East End Gastro Pub. They can scramble an egg. I'll tell you what. I don't know what it is about me and eggs, but texture's never quite right. I like to remove my chiladas because I can feel them. They're like little snotty strings. One time I was someplace and they gave me all the chiladas because they knew I didn't like the chiladas. People are shitty. Purposely feed you something you can't have or don't like or whatever. My pinball wizard, who has such a supple wrist. Now I'm going to scramble these eggs right into those chilies and then I'll throw the tomatoes in last. Oh yeah, that's going to be a good egg. Do I want to throw any cheese in there? I don't think so. I think I just want the chilies and the butter and the onions and the egg and a little bit of salt. Let that come together. Now throw in those tomatoes. And those tomatoes need a little salt. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Anyway, yap my trap a little more later.